It is starting to look ever so likely that a Dead Space remake is in fact happening. News is now coming out that a Dead Space remake is in the works over at Motive Studios. This is coming from Jeff Grubb and GamesBeat over at VentureBeat, so this is probably right on the money. AI The Subminium Files is getting a sequel, and AI The Subminium Files Nirvana Initiative, that's coming in spring of 2022, and a multiplayer action game Project Relic will be coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC in early 2023. So yes, I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Not a big fan of talking about games that are 2 years away. But hey, then again, I did it all the time with the FF7 remake and Final Fantasy in general, so it's not really that out of our wheelhouse. Okay, first of all, Dead Space Remake is supposedly in the works at Motive Studios, and chances are it is going to be revealed at some sort of EA event. There is the EA Play event coming up later this month. I don't know if that's going to be where this game is announced. However, it should also be noted that the Dead Space YouTube channel, the official YouTube channel, has changed their profile picture. So, I mean, all signs are pointing towards a new Dead Space game in fact happening, which is very exciting because Dead Space is a franchise that I thought had a lot of legs to it, and it did kind of, you know, it kind of got cut short because, you know, Dead Space 3 didn't do all too well, but Dead Space 1 and 2, man, those games were marvelous. And they still hold up really well. Like, I played them not too long ago, and I had a great time with them. So, if you never played Dead Space, find out a way how you can play Dead Space 1 and 2. Obviously, they're on the PlayStation 3, so you can't play them through back compat or anything like that. They're on back compat through Xbox. So, if you do have an Xbox One, Xbox Series, whatever the case may be, you can play them that way. But if this is a full-on remake and a reboot from Dead Space 1, that would be pretty cool as well. With modern visuals and everything like that, that's something that would definitely make me excited. But just to see that Dead Space is still alive and kicking, I think that is exciting nonetheless. Alright, moving on from that, AI The Subminium Files Nirvana Initiative has been announced for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Spike Chunsoft has announced detective adventure game sequel AI The Subminium Files Nirvana Initiative, and it is coming to all major platforms, PC through Steam and Windows 10. It'll launch both physically and digitally, and there is a collector's edition up right now. AI The Subminium Files, the first one, was a pretty solid title that I often recommend, and I believe it's on sale right now for $24. So go ahead and check that out if you have yet to, but it's nice to see that this franchise will be continuing. If you're a fan of the Spike Chunsoft games, you know, Danganronpa, Zero Escape, games like that, this is going to be something that'll be right up your alley. So again, this will be dropping in spring of 2022. So actually, you know, not crazy far away, probably 9 or so months. So, I mean, 9 months from a game being announced to its release ain't that bad, so that is pretty nice. And lastly, do want to note, multiplayer action game Project Relic has been announced for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Multiplayer action game developed by Project Cloud Games. It's a small indie company consisting of 9 developers. However, looking at the gameplay, looks a little bit of a bigger budget title. Still looks like it has some stiff animations and things like that, but visually, it does look pretty good. This is a next-gen exclusive title by the looks of it, but specific console platforms were not announced, so that is something to note. But 2023 would give it a long time for it to move on from, you know, the current gen platforms. But we'll see. It's in early 2023. Take that release window with a grain of salt. We're talking early 23. That's a long ways away, so you guys know how release windows and dates in general are a little bit fluid these days, so things always change. But that's going to wrap up this one. Let me know your thoughts on a potential Dead Space remake. Is that something you'd be all in on? I know I am. Hopefully we see an official announcement soon. AI The Subminium Files is getting a sequel in Nirvana Initiative. Excited for that in spring of 22. And multiplayer action game Project Relic coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC in early 23. That's going to wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.